Hey guys, it's James again. I'm sorry it's been a while. I planned on doing a video a couple weeks ago, but got really busy. So let's just dive in. Our new series is Dinosaurs in the Bible, and I just felt compelled and was requested to do this video, so hope you enjoy it. I'm going to read the verses, then I got some commentary that I'll try and make sense if you know what I mean. Okay, it says in Job 40:15 through 20, I do believe, it says, Behold, Behemoth, which I made as I made you. He eats grass like an ox. Behold, his strength is in his loins, and his power in the muscles of his belly. He makes his tail stiff like a cedar tree. The sinews of his thighs are knit tightly together. His bones are tubes of bronze. His limbs are bars of iron. He is the first of the works of God. Let him who made him bring near his sword. For the mountains yield food for him where all the wild beasts play. Under the lotus plants he lies, in the shelter of the reeds and in the marsh. For his shade the lotus trees cover him, the willows of the brook surround him. Behold, if the river is turbulent, he is not frightened. He is confident though Jordan rushes against his mouth. Can one take him by his eyes or pierce his nose with a snare? Okay, so let's look at descriptors about what this animal is described, and then we'll dive in to see which animals it could be. Uh, so in the verses we had descriptors, and I'm just going to list them, and then we'll make a case. It said he eats grass, is a herbivore, has strength in his stomach and loins, so he's very strong, can make his tail stiff like a cedar tree. Okay, a cedar tree back then was huge. This tree would have been the equivalent of a medium-sized oak tree, so it was pretty big. It says his sinews, the source of strength or power or vigor. So he has great strength. Bones are like bronze, very heavy. Limbs as strong as iron. Again, strength. He is the first of God's works. Okay, I hope y'all see where I'm going, but if not, we'll address it in a minute. When the river is turbulent, it's not afraid. All these descriptors point to a massive animal. Okay, I'm going to step out on a limb here, and I'm going to say it's a dinosaur. More specifically, I believe it's a brachiosaurus. Due to the color descriptors, its tail, it is the only animal that walks on walks on land that could have had a tail that size. So now looking at descriptors, let's compare animals. Okay? The elephant can do some of these things, but doesn't have a tail like a tree. A sauropod dinosaur, on the other hand, more specifically a long-necked dinosaur, does. The Brachiosaurus is loosely translated into thunder lizard. Okay, I'm going to compare the dimensions of the biggest elephant against a long-necked dinosaur. The dimensions of an adult Brachiosaurus, on average, is 85 to 95 feet long. They weighed an average of 120,000 pounds, meaning 60 tons on average. They had an average height of 40 to 50 feet tall. They were the largest and heaviest animals ever created by God. So again, let's compare the largest living animal, the elephant, to the Brachiosaurus. The heaviest and largest elephant ever recorded was 24,000 pounds. To its shoulder was only 13 feet tall. So let's be generous going all the way to the head, and let's make it 16 feet. It's impressive, yes, but how does it compare to the Brachiosaurus? Okay, the Brachiosaurus outweighed it by 96,000 pounds. And it was taller than the largest elephant by 36 feet. Now, all this should come into perspective. If we believe the Bible in its entirety, that would mean Noah possibly did have dinosaurs on the ark. See Genesis 6 through 8. Now also, see how Behemoth most likely was possibly a long-necked dinosaur. It doesn't necessarily have to be a Brachiosaurus. It could be a Brontosaurus. It could be any type of dinosaur, as far as the sauropod dinosaurs go. So, what would it fear if it was as big as the Brachiosaurus was as big as it was? Why would it worry about being afraid of a little water? This thing was huge. I understand doubt about the dinosaurs on the ark, but just have an open mind and think about it. It's possible. And the Brachiosaurus was large enough the ark was large enough to accommodate a pair of baby Brachiosauruses, meaning that Behemoth could have been on the ark as a baby. If there's any questions in the comments, please ask away. I'll do my best. I'm pretty adept in dinosaur lore and dinosaur facts. I would do my best, but please think about Behemoth was massive. The elephant does not have a tree-like tail. Have a good evening. Stay tuned to our next video.